All right, now that we have installed the game, let's see how we can play it. So it all starts with the admin, the game host, casting his screen on a video projector so that the entire audience can see it. And we start here with the registration phase. On this screen, players can either type the URL, the minified URL here, or scan the QR code to open the player app on their mobile devices. For today's video, I'm going to just simulate that by having another window on the side here, which shows what should be a mobile device. So at this point, during registration, people can sign up using their name or an alias, and these names should be unique. Now, when I hit register, you'll see those names appearing live on the host app. What is important to remember is that players can only sign up when you're in the registration phase. So as soon as you start the game, people will not be able to join if they haven't done so before. Now, each player app is uniquely identified with the player name here, and they have also the score and the rank at the bottom. If players close the connection or need to reload their page, the app is keeping those credentials here, so you're safe. If there's a crash or anything, you can just refresh the page and you'll still be running the game. Now, once we're ready to go, we can click on start. Make sure you ask one last time for players if they have on sign up, because this is their last chance to join. When you click on start, there will be a little transition screen with a progress bar. And as soon as this progress bar is over, we'll kick in the first question. Remember that everything that you're doing here is timed, so there's a limited time to answer. So here I'm clicking start, the little transition screen, and there we go. We have the question opening showing up here and the possible answers. You'll also notice that the player app has updated to show the answers. So I'm going to answer something here by clicking on B, and there we go. So I've clicked on B on my player app, and I can see that this is the correct answer. I can now see a leaderboard and some dashboard of the player answers. So I'm the only one right now, so this looks a bit empty. I'm the first one. I've answered the fastest with the correct answer, so I have 1,000 points. You can also see my individual score here and my rank updated there. Now, the game works in the following way. You can have multiple players that provide the right answer, and the first player that provides the right answer gets 1,000 points. Now, other player who also provided the correct answer but later will get a decreasing amount of points depending on how late they answered. Now, wrong answers are worth 0 points. So whether you were fast or not, or also if you did not answer in time, you'll have also 0 points. You can see this little dashboard here showing up the number of answers for each individual answer, and you'll see the little tick there which lets you remember which one is correct, and you can see here the answer itself. Alright, so I'm going to continue to the next question. This time I'm not going to answer anything, so I'm just going to wait for the timer to expire. I'm not going to answer that one, so you can see the progress bar moving in here. Just have to wait a bit for it to finish. And there we go. So what we see here now is that I have a little message here telling me that I didn't answer in time. And of course the dashboard looks pretty empty because no answers were recorded in this particular instance. Finally, we're going to study one last scenario with the last question, and I'm going to try to provide a wrong answer. So clicking to the next question, here the API version, I'm going to pretend it's number 45, which is wrong. Everybody knows that it is 47. So I'm going to click on that. It's showing me the answer I've typed, and it's showing me the correct answer. So here you can see on the dashboard that I answered A, which is wrong, and the correct answer was B, but nobody answered B. All right, so this is the end for these sample questions. There are only 3 sample questions. And when I click next, I'm going to see the Endgame screen. So on this particular screen, we can see here a recap of the winner with their number of points, their name, a number of correct and incorrect answers. Here you can see I have 1 correct, 1 incorrect, and what is not written here is the other question which I did not answer in time. Over here, we'll see the leaderboard with all the players, and you can see number 2, 3, etc. with up to 10 players on this particular screen here. And each player gets a chance to review his personal stats here on their mobile app. So you can see the name, the rank, number of points, etc. That's it. The game is over. Now, at this point, you can start a new game by clicking on this one, or you can also, at any time during the game, click on reset. So when you click on reset or when you start a new game, what this does is that it clears all the player answers and all the players, and it refreshes both applications, the mobile application as well as the desktop. People will have to sign up again. There's nothing that lets them save the same nickname, so we can provide another nickname if you want. And you're free to go and start another game. That's it. I hope you're gonna have fun using this game, and make sure you practice before show so that you're a great host. Also, do remember that by default, when you're installing the player app on Heroku, this is using a free dyno, so this means that there is a warm-up time. If you haven't accessed the app for a couple of minutes, you'll need to load it first. There's going to be warm-up time, so the first loading time will be longer than the other ones. You want to do that before starting the game itself. That's it. Enjoy.